Tech Talk with Al. I'm your host, Alan. Today, I'm flying solo. What I want to talk to you about today is a wonderful gadget called the Re Mini Keyboard. Now, the Re Mini Keyboard can be used for home theater PCs, PlayStation 3s, laptops, any device that has a USB port can take advantage of what the Re Mini Keyboard has to offer. What I've got here is just a regular standard wireless keyboard. You can see it's fairly big. It's got handles on it to make it somewhat portable. It has a joystick here and two mouse buttons here. So in theory, this would work good with a home theater PC, but most people wouldn't want something this big sitting in their living room. Well, that's where the Re Mini Keyboard comes into play. This is it right here. And it essentially does everything that this does, except it's in a much smaller package. As you can see, this is about the size of a standard remote control, just a regular TV remote. But it's got a full-size keyboard on it, along with a trackpad and two mouse buttons. The Re Mini Keyboard is loaded with features. First, it has a built-in lithium-ion battery that you charge by simply plugging into any USB port on your computer. It uses a mini USB port here, and it comes with a cable. Second, it's got a complete laser pointer on it so that you can use it for presentations. If you're doing presentations, you can quickly push the button to bring up the laser pointer. You can see it right there. Next, it's completely portable. The receiver that you plug into any USB port fits snugly into the top of the device if you have to take it with you. Next, it has a discrete on-off button, but it also has a power save feature so that if you forget to turn this off, after 3 to 4 minutes of inactivity, it will turn itself off and save battery power. Next, and this is the feature I use the most, is it has a light button right here. So, lights are down low, you're watching a movie, you need to make a change or pause or do whatever. You can push this button right here and this keyboard lights up completely, which makes it extremely easy to use in dark environments. Setup couldn't be easier. There's no software, no drivers to load. You simply plug the receiver into any USB port on any Windows-based PC or into a PlayStation 3, and this thing is ready to go. Setup is a snap. Battery life is very good as well. It takes about 2 hours to charge through the USB port, and once it's charged, you'll get probably 2 weeks usage out of it. That's pretty good for a device that has a built-in lithium-ion battery that's obviously a small battery, but the fact that this thing can go for weeks without a charge really makes this stand out as a wonderful device. Now, is this device perfect? Absolutely not. We found a couple of design flaws that really aren't deal breakers, but I think it's best that we point it out. First, this is a 2.4 gigahertz device, which means that there really doesn't need to be a line of sight in order for the device to work. What that means is, if you have your home theater PC inside of a cabinet, this should still work because it's running on 2.4 gigahertz. However, the antenna for this device is right in this portion here where you place your left finger. We found that when your finger is here under normal operation, this degrades the signal tremendously, almost to the point where you may have to use a USB extension cable to make sure that the receiver is in the line of sight. Second, we find that the mouse buttons are in a bad spot. It's really difficult to operate the mouse like this. We think they should have put the mouse buttons on the top left and top right. That way you can use it like this, and it's almost like a video game controller to where you don't have to remove your finger from the trackpad in order to use the mouse buttons. But those gripes are minor. It's still a wonderful device. I give it 3.5 out of 4 stars, and I think if you're looking for something for your home theater PC, or if you're a PlayStation 3 owner that wants something that allows you to surf the web or enter emails completely, this is definitely the device to get. You can find these devices on the internet right now for about $55.99. That's a good price for a device that does everything that this does in a smaller package. The one thing I want to point out is that if you look for this, you'll notice that now most of the packaging shows that this is a black keyboard, and they are. This was a device that was purchased a little bit ago when they were doing silver, black, and white, but now pretty much all the ones we could find on the internet are black. Don't worry though, it's the same device with the same great features. That's it for Tech Talk with Al. I'll talk to you next time.